Good evening, high school basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Northview Wildcat basketball. The 9th rated in the state, the Northview Wildcats in Division I travel to the number 8 team in Division II in the state, the Sailors of South Christian, as the Sailors will try to share the league title in the OK Gold, and the Cats want it all to themselves. Cats versus the Sailors should be a great one tonight. Hello everyone, I'm Mike Diebold, and if this game is anything like the last 2 games these two teams have played against each other, last year at the Invite and a month ago at Northview, we are in for a real treat. Cats won the last meeting between these two teams with a Brady Swartz baseline 10-footer at the buzzer to win that battle on Northview's home floor. And the year before that, they met at the Invite at Kelvin University, and that came down to a last-second shot missed by South Christian. Back-to-back games down to the wire, and we may see another one here tonight. Cam Ryans and Carson Viss put on a show in that most recent game about a month ago. Cam with 31 points and Carson with a career-high 38 in that entertaining instant classic at Northview, where the Cats prevailed 57-55. Sailors versus the Wildcats tonight here at South Christian. League title on the line. Cats have already clinched a share, but they would like to keep it all to themselves. Pregame show coming up right after these messages, and when we come back to the Tool Construction pregame show, we'll have scouting reports for both teams, have a Coach Chana interview, all when we come back right after these messages from our gracious sponsors. For all your home improvement services, check out Northview grads Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support. South Christian, under the leadership of head coach Taylor Johnson in his third year. South Christian 16-4, the same record as Northview. They are led by Carson Viss, the Western Michigan commit, possible roommates next year with Northview's Brady Swartz. He had 38 points last game, career high. That was last game versus Northview. Put on a show, did Carson, scoring 38 of his team's 55 points. That's 70% of the team's points he scored in that game at Northview. 6'7" Ike Scrotenborg had 6 points. Senior guard Caleb Plume had 5 points in that game. And senior shooting guard Nolan Fackler added 4. Junior J.J. Moderman and senior 6'8" big man who averaged 12 points per game both did not score in that last meeting versus Northview at Northview. Let's take a look at the Wildcats of Northview. 16-4, 10th in the state. The only loss was to number 4 Rockford by 8 points and to number 8 Ann Arbor Huron by 13. At the 2K25 showcase, they lost in 4 overtimes the nationally rated 18-2 Lima, Ohio. And the very next week lost to state-rated Orchard Lake St. Mary's by 1. Northview's biggest wins were against number 4 in Division II Warren Lincoln and the 12th ranked in Division II South Christian Sailors. Northview's led by head coach David Chana, now in his 6th season at Northview. Coach Chana going for his 100th win at Northview here tonight and his 3rd league title. Already clinched his share. No coach at Northview has ever won 3 league titles. This will be 3 out of the last 4 years winning the league for Coach Chana. 2 OK White and now in OK Gold, at least a share, and they're going to try to win it outright. Going to play a little interview I had earlier with the head coach of Northview, David Chana. And when we come back, we'll recap the players for Northview. I'm here with head coach David Chana of the Northview Wildcats. Coach, the last 2 games you have played against South Christian, they have come down to last-second shots at the invite a year ago. South Christian missed a 5-footer at the buzzer. This year, you guys at your place hit a 10-footer at the buzzer. You can't get any closer games than what you two have been playing.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's a well-run program with some very good players, and it's always fun to play guys in teams like that where you got to be buttoned up and be ready to play 4 quarters of basketball. So for us, we're hoping that our schedule that we've built through the years got us ready for moments like this.
So Carson Viss had a heck of a ball game. Career high 38 points. He was hitting everything, especially down late. Hit 3 big threes to keep him in it. Looks like you guys are going to pull away. He scored 70% of their team's points last time you two played. Any special tactics going against Carson Viss, or you just do what you do?
We're going to change things a little bit today. We have a better grasp of their offense this year after playing them one time. So I think we're going to try and almost trap them in the switches that they're going to be the switches that we do with the ball screens that they set, make sure that we have the right guys in the right spots. So when those switches happen, that we end up with the matchups that we like. So it's going to be a little different than you saw the first time for sure. But we're fired up, and Carson definitely had a game. Let's see if he can do it again.
So you've already clinched a share of the league championship, and with the win, obviously you'll get it outright. And you got a big one also because I don't know if you know this, but if you win tonight, it'll be your 100th win at Northview. You have more than 100 wins because you've coached at Mona Shores and Kennewa Hills. But the 100th win at Northview, which puts you into 3rd place at Northview in wins, and you're just a couple behind Trevor Chalmers. You probably break that this year. But 3 or 4 years winning conference titles. That's never been done before in Northview history. And just want to throw that out there, as I know the amount of time and effort you put into this program, and it's paying off.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I think there's, it's flattering to have, accolades like that. But the reality is you spoke of Trevor Chalmers, and, he's still here. He's still helping me and still a good friend. And I think about, Tim Felix, a guy that played for you that's been coaching, and he's still here and he's still helping. And Jeff Anima, who's my right-hand man, and does so much behind the scenes. It's cool to be recognized for things like that. But even yourself, there's times that I call you for advice and try to figure out how to do it. So I think this is more of just a collective award or record that's kind of been accomplished, because I would be lying if I said that I did this by myself. It definitely takes a village, and I'm very thankful for all the people that we have that really care about our program and care about our kids and have gotten us to this point.
Well, Coach, March Madness a little early this year, late February, starts now, and a big one tonight, and then you host a district, which is always so nice to do, and keep it rolling.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it. That's the plan for sure. Like you said, though, it's Madness in March, so let's just try and get the first game right. Let's get that one right.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
And when we come back, we'll take a look at the Northview Wildcats and their scores on this team. As a little bit of a late start for this game here, the varsity game. Both teams on the floor warming up right now, but about 17 and a half minutes before we get to the starting lineups. So a little behind, as it was a close game in the JV game. South Christian defeated Northview 48-47, a 1-point ball game. So there's some timeouts and things going on at the end of that one that kind of dragged down a little bit, but an exciting game, a one-pointer, and most likely we're going to have an exciting one here again. But might have to do some prolonged pregame show here. Again, 17 minutes before we have starting lineups. Mike Diebold on the call tonight, flying solo. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. And we are back, and let's take a look at these Northview Wildcats and their scout for this ball game here tonight. Northview comes in number 9 in the state in Division I. Cats average 70 points or 69 points per game, give up 48. They're led by the dynamic duo, Cam Ryans and Brady Swartz. Cam averaging nearly a double-double, 21.6 points per game and 8 rebounds per game. Cam broke 1,000-point level about a month ago. Now third-time all-time scorer at Northview, and he still has his senior year left, barring any unforeseen injury, which would be obviously a shame. He will end up Northview's all-time leading scorer in school history as he played for 4 years. Brady Swartz, a senior, Western Michigan University commit, averaging nearly a double-double this year, 26.3 points per game, 9 rebounds per game. Scoring record for a single season is Dan Olson and Kyler Vanderjack at 21.9. Both Cam and for sure it's looking like Brady is ready to break that record Possibly both players could, but Brady well above about 5 points more per game. Brady is than Cam. Brady has had games of 50, 47. He's got about 6 30-point games this year. Brady holds the single game scoring record at Northview versus Wyoming. He did it at home, scoring 50 points, beating a 50-year-old record here at Northview. Brady needs 13 points to pass Spencer Olson for 5th place all-time with 1,038 points and 48 more points, and he'll move into 4th place all-time, moving ahead of his assistant coach, Derek Brooks. Brady also needs 10 made free throws to break Kyler Vanderjack's record of made free throws in a season of 139. So as you can see, a historic season for Brady Swartz. He'll go down as the most prolific scorer, especially in one season in Northview history. 26 points per game, shattering the old record so far of 21.9. Other starters for Northview, you got sophomore point guard Anthony Willis, runs the show at point guard, a good shooter, averaging 6 points per game. He ran the show last year as a freshman. And then a sophomore, Izzy Hatibu, 6 points per game, 4 rebounds per game. And then junior Jack Van Proyen and senior Jake Johnson each will start off and on for the Wildcats. And when we come back to the Frames Unlimited pregame show, we'll go over some district talk, kind of get some matchups for you. We'll go over the OK Gold standings. And it looks like we have about 12 minutes left before we have the starting lineups for these ball games at South Christian. South Christian trying to get a share of the OK Gold title. As new this year, Cats were in the white, and Coach Chana won 2 league titles in the white. And look, he already clinched a share. So 3 league titles for Coach Chana in the last 4 years. And most league titles ever by a head coach is coached for 12 years, Mike Kaputska, 4 league titles. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Jarash Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. And I misspoke a little earlier there. I had Mike Kaputska at 4 league championships. He has 1 league championship. He has 4 district titles, the most of any coach in his 12-year career off and on at Northview. So Coach Chana and his 3 titles is the most by any coach. Few coaches have had 2 titles for Northview. Let's take a look at the OK Gold standings as number 9 Northview and South Christian. Northview with a 1-game lead. Both teams 16-4 on the year. Northview 1 game up on them. So Christian in 2nd place. In 3rd place, Wyoming at 5-5 in the league, 10-10 overall. 4th place is Wayland, 5-6 in the league, 10-10 on the year. And Middleville Thornapple Kellogg, 4-6 in 5th place. They're also 500 at 10-10. So 5 teams finished their regular seasons, total season, non-league as well as league, 500 or above in the OK Gold. Coming in 6th, West Catholic 2-8. They were 8-11 overall. And number 7, Union, did not get a league win this year, 0-10, and they are 2-15 on the year. In the OK Gold schedule tonight, West Catholic is at Thornapple Kellogg. Union is at Wayland. And Wayland in a non-league game travels out to Holland in the Dome out there. When we come back, we'll talk some district basketball. Northview hosting a district, and that will be starting up next week, and I'll have the Northview games for you in that one. So we'll talk about the Northview district when we come back. Mike Diebold on the call tonight. For all your home improvement services, check out Northview grads Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support. And again, I'd like to thank our four main sponsors for these broadcasts. Frames Unlimited, Kyle Zimdar, former player for me. Jarash Heating and Cooling. My nephew Ryan Jarash owns the business over there right off West River Drive. And him and Dave have owned the business for 40 years. Very reliable. Tool Construction, Greg and Darcy Tool have been doing this for a while now, as well as other Northview sponsorships. And we appreciate Greg and Darcy Tool. And if you need any construction work done, little or big, he and she are your man. New Beginnings Restaurant, Cody Keikos. New Beginnings, a very affordable, quick, very good food. Cody Keikos, relative of mine, and he is the chef there, as well as some others. And they always have very good food at New Beginnings Restaurant. Without them, we would not be bringing you these ball games. And thank you for supporting Northview Athletic broadcasts. So we talked about we're going to do some districts, as Northview won in 22 and 24, looking for Coach Chana's third district title. Northview with the highest MPR, which is a rating system. You go by how many wins you had as well as how tough your schedule was, and it all gets thrown together into a point system. And so Northview with the highest MPR gets the bye. They'll play Wednesday. They play the winner of East Grand Rapids and Lowell, and likely be the East Grand Rapids game. Some things that were put out there, they said they were in the early game at 5:30, I believe, and I heard it from Pat Marsman himself, the athletic director, that it is the late game. That was misprinted in there. So Northview will be the late game, playing the winner of that Lowell East Grand Rapids game on Monday, and that will be Wednesday at 7 p.m. I have that game for you. And then the 26th Forest Hill Central Union winner versus Forest Hills Northern, who got the other bye. Interesting enough, Forest Hill Central's 3 games over 500. I think Northern's 500 exactly, if I'm not mistaken. But because of the MPR rating, meaning Northern had a tougher schedule, they end up having the other bye. And so Forest Hill Central Union, which Forest Hill Central heavy favorite in that one, will be playing Forest Hills Northern. So that Forest Hill rivalry will be relived again in the district this time. And the winners to meet Friday at 7. Northview, probably a big favorite to win the district. You never know, though. March Madness is Forest Hill Central, the only team over 500 in the district other than Northview. And I think Northern is 500 exactly, but Forest Hills Northern is hot. I believe they've won their last 5 games. And in their last 10 games, they have a pretty good record. So start out a little slow and coming on at the end, which is what you want this time of year. Well, countdown's coming up. We're about getting ready for starting lineups, and we'll be back, and we're going to have some shout-outs for you. Give some love to our listeners who I know listen in quite often throughout the season. So we're going to have some shout-outs when we come back. For all your home improvement services, check out Northview grads Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. Frames Unlimited with many locations, the nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. Well, let's see if we can get some shout-outs going here as we have a faithful listenership, and I appreciate it very much. Without people listening in, we wouldn't be doing this, but I know people enjoy listening in, so we continue to bring you these games if you can't make it to the games. Todd Johnston quite often listens in. Rick Slater, Ryan Rimpolsky sometimes is my color analyst. Tom Doc Doyle I know listens in. Dorothy Clemens out in Holland. My wife Tammy listens in. Steve Massey, former teammate of mine from Monroe, Michigan, listens in. Tim and Sonny Palczewski. Tim all the way from North Charleston, South Carolina. My daughter and son-in-law, Sarah and Noah DeLongpre, all the way from Stevens Point, Wisconsin, listen in quite often. Dwight Anderson, vacationing down in Naples, Florida, former coach at Northview. Kathy Snow. David and Chalice Dixon, I think they're vacationing probably down in Florida as well. Nancy Hoffman listens in, goes to quite a few of the games. Tom Judson from Hermosa Beach, California listens in. Jerry Phillips, also in Naples, Florida. Jason Morehouse, former player of mine from Sault Ste. Marie in the Upper Peninsula, listens in. Travis and Kyle Zimdar. Kyle assisting East Grand Rapids, might be seeing him at district time. He might be helping me out with the broadcast if he does not have a game. Jason Middleton, former player of mine from Columbus, Ohio, listens in occasionally. Andy Evers, Todd and Craig Rinke, and Drew and Cody Rinke. Curtis Perkins, some friends of mine, listen in. Scott, Stu, and Jan Sykes. Andy Korokowski, as well as his dad. Kevin Scoudray. I know Dave and Sarah Tall quite often listen in. Nicole and Brian Mulheisen. Tim Cruisinga. And Tom and Sue Kenny, all the way from Pennsylvania. Probably our most religious listeners, listening quite often all the way from Pennsylvania. Mike and Terry Rowe listen in. Tom Reynolds. Rob and Sue Ann Fouts. Joe Norrott. Mike and Kathy Dode. Monty Guyton will listen in occasionally. The Kaputska family. Kelvin Hyde, Reagan Johnson, Stephanie and Jeff Hoy, Art and Sandy Felix, Kathy and Michael Dode, Mike Lindauer, and Mike and Nancy Matlos from Orange Beach, Alabama, down there at the Bama-Florida line. They listen in, and as well as sometimes Jody and Scott Hamilton, mother-in-law and brother-in-law, listen in occasionally, and those are quite a few of our listeners who listen in quite often to this program, and is much appreciated. And right now they're standing for the national anthem, so we're going to break away to a couple commercials, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups for this one. For all your home improvement services, check out Northview grads Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. Jarash Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. And we are back, ready to get this one started. As South Christian trying to get a share of the OK Gold title. Northview won the first meeting between these two. Northview undefeated in the league. South Christian only loss was to Northview. It was about 3.5 weeks ago, I believe that was, at Northview. And it was a heck of a ball game. Carson Viss, 38 points, a career high. And as you listen to that Coach Chana interview, more chances to see them play and play against them and maybe do a couple little different things to try to keep Carson Viss and company in check here, as he had 70% of their points last time. South Christians has won 15 of their last 16 games. They're on an 8-game win streak. Their last loss was to Northview. And as I mentioned in our pregame, the last 2 games between these two schools have been decided on last-second shots. Northview's at Northview 3 weeks ago. Brady Swartz, a little 12-foot baseline jumper from the left baseline as the time ran out. And then in the invite, I think it was Jake Vermas for South Christian at the Kelvin invite showcase. That came down to the last-second shot where Vermas got in the lane, got about 5 feet from the basket. A lot of contact. Could have been a foul called, no call, and couldn't quite get it up to the basket. And his last-second shot fell harmlessly to the floor, and the Wildcats escaped as he might have been able to get to the free throw line. A lot of contact, as I mentioned, on that shot, but no call. And so both games, last 2 games against these two schools, we have 1-point ball games, last-second shots. Swartz a buzzer beater, and South Christian's Vermas just couldn't quite get it in. Starting for Northview, Cam Ryans, Brady Swartz, Jake Johnson, Anthony Willis, and Izzy Hatibu, their normal starters. As they're getting ready to announce the South Christian starters right now. And there's going to be Caleb Ploon at the guard at 1 starting position. Nolan Fackler also going to get a start. Carson Viss obviously starting. Davis Kemper going to start. Ike Scrotenboer. And in the white uniforms, South Christian, Brady Swartz will be jumping against the 6'8" Davis Kemper. Northview in their black uniforms, red trim. And double tap, triple tap, and it goes out of bounds. We'll see. They may have to re-judge. They're going to say Northview's basketball. Kind of couldn't tell really who hit that out. Both people kind of swatted the same way. But Northview's going to get the ball after the opening tip goes out of bounds. Northview's going to go against a 1-2-2 zone deployed by South Christian. Willis has the basketball for the Wildcats. Gets it over right side. Cam Ryans, they're just playing with it around the top. Most 95% of the game last time. South Christian zoned at Northview. Northview playing around the perimeter with it. Now they probe it inside. Nice pass inside, but Hatibu could not handle the nice pass by Willis and turns it over. In the first possession, Northview has a turnover, and South Christian will come away with it for their set. They'll go against man-to-man defense. A Northview staple under head coach David Chana. He doesn't play much zone at all. Shot is up and no good on the backcourt cut by Viss. Couldn't get it to go. Swartz, long shot, air ball from 3 is no good. It's got some nervous people out here. so far, having trouble scoring the basketball. As of right now, 6:55 in the first quarter. Almost a turnover is a T-Boo. Almost got the steal, but with it now, Davis Kemper drives baseline. Carson Viss, top of the key. He's going to drive all the way basket, and Carson Viss draws first blood as he gets the first 2 points of the ball game. Quickly, Swartz down the other way, gets his shot blocked as he had a little layup going, but blocking it, Davis Kemper. It looked like Swartz was going to be able to get that one. Kind of a wild shot there by Kemper. Left-handed, didn't even draw rim. Cam Ryans in the open court, off the glass, gets it to go. Cam Ryans with the nice open court move, gets his first 2 points. We got a 2-2 ball game. Ryans with 2, Viss with 2, the 2 leading scorers from last time these two teams play. Ryans with 31 and Viss with 38, and they're starting out that way in this one. Viss, the lefty, 3 ball on the way, got it. Carson Viss got 5 quick points in this one. South Christian leads it 5-2, 5:45 left in the first quarter. Going against this 1-2-2 zone by South Christian. Willis gets it inside to Hatibu again. Again, Hatibu having trouble handling the ball, turns it over. 2 turnovers back-to-back by Hatibu down low, and it looked like he was going to get a pretty decent 6-foot shot out of it. Nice find by Willis. Hatibu having trouble holding on to the ball. Carson Viss, another 3. Jake Johnson didn't get up and close out on him good enough. Top of the key, left-handed jumper goes down by Viss. He's got 8. Carson Viss 8, Northview 2. Early on in this one, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Mike Diebold on the call, flying solo. Willis drives in the lane against the zone, gets all the way to the basket. No good. And the ball's rebounded by South Christian. Cats gotten some decent looks, are not shooting the ball as well as the Sailors right now. Sailors, again, have won 15 of their last 16 games. 8-game win streak. Their last loss was to Northview at Northview. So they'd like payback time here on their home court. This being checked by Hatibu. Hatibu will often guard the other team's best player. Short, barely drew rim by Viss. Jake Johnson from Northview with the rebound. Up to Brady Swartz across the timeline. Gets it to the three-point arc. Now they back it back out. Swartz, right wing, looks inside to Hatibu at the L. Jake Johnson, skip past Cam Ryans, dribble drive, a lot of contact. One official said it was all ball. Another official calls a foul. The away official called the foul, said he got on Cam's arm, so it'll be Northview's basketball underneath their own basket. Northview trails by 6, 8-2. Only 2 points for Northview in the first 4 minutes of this ball game. Good defense in that zone, which can sometimes stifle Northview. Hard to guard them man-to-man with Ryans and Swartz. Ryans with a nice pass into Hatibu, and it's blocked by Kemper. Hatibu struggling inside, 4 feet from the basket early on this one. A nice feed inside to Scrotenborn. He slams it home, and you could not get a better start here for South Christian as they take a 10-2 first quarter lead. 4:01 left in the first quarter, and South Christian has come out hot. Carson Viss with 8 points. Scrotenborn with that dunk, his first 2. And only 2 points for Cam Ryan. Izzy Hatibu struggling early on, getting some touches inside, but can't do anything with it. And the early lead goes to South Christian, trying to get a share of this title. We'll be right back.
Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited.
Last game these two teams played at Northview, Carson Viss knocked down 4 threes, 3 of them late in that ball game to keep his team in it. And he's got 2 threes made in this one. Coach thought he had a little defense where they're going to keep him from getting those three-point shots, but not early on here, as he's got 8 points, 2 of them threes. Northview will have the basketball. Willis, top of the key, going against the 1-2-2 zone that will flatten out as they get the ball to the wing. So they'll really plug up the lane when the ball gets distributed to the wing. Northview just kind of playing around the perimeter with it. They were getting it to Hatibu inside on the low block, but he wasn't doing anything with it. Now Hatibu's not even really touching the ball. Northview just playing around with it around the perimeter. Willis back to Swartz. Swartz, a deep three, got it, rattles it in. Brady Swartz, as the Wildcats needed that one, a deep three from the left wing towards the top of the key. He gets his first points. And a well-needed bucket right there by Northview, 10-5. Sailors have them doubled up. Fackler has the basketball, top of the key, being checked by Willis. Now they switch off on a high pick and roll, get the ball over left wing. They look to get the ball inside, and they do. Nice feed inside, and a nice basket by Scrotenbohr. And the Sailors outplaying the Wildcats, executing offensively. Cam Ryan's trying to get it up. We're going to get, I think, a goaltending. The ball kind of got stuck on the rim and a player went up. I think it was Hatibu trying to tip it in, but the ball was on the rim, stuck on the back part of it. So they're going to get basket interference on Northview. Northview having all kinds of trouble getting some scoring goal. They did get a three from Brady Swartz, helped out. Cam Ryan's got a 2-point shot early on. But Cats not getting very good looks and getting outplayed right now by the South Christian Sailors, who look like on their home court here, want a piece of this OK Gold title. 12-5, South Christian leads it, 2:30 left in the first quarter. Starters still in for South Christian. 3-ball on the way by Kemper, the lefty, hits a deep one from the right wing, and it's raining threes here at South Christian. 15-5 ball game, 2:10 left. Cam Ryans has it going against this 1-2-2 zone. There's Willis with some penetration. Gets it into Van Proyen, who just entered the game. Van Proyen finishes. Nice job by Jack. Getting some offense for the Wildcats. Much needed offense. 15-7, minute 50 left. This step back three got it going. Knocks it down. Carson Viss, three balls in a row. He's got 11. And South Christian is on fire in this first quarter. Cats going to have to pick up their defense, or this one could get ugly quick. 18-7, minute 30. Willis, right side, Swartz against the zone. Get it back out. Willis, top of the key, short on his three, no good. Barely drew rim. Cats look a little flat, a little off their game, not playing with the intensity you'd think you'd want on a championship-type game, even though they already got a share of it. Thomas into the ball game now for the Wildcats. Van Proyen almost got that steal. Knocked it off South Christian. Van Proyen's come in giving some good minutes for the Wildcats off the bench. Minute 5 left in the first quarter. As Northview, a defensive-minded team, has given up 18 points in the first 7 minutes of this ball game. Thomas gets it over to Ryans. Ryans dribble drive in the lane, a little floater, in and out, can't get it to go. Ryans got a very good look right there, and it goes off Northview. And South Christian will have it with 49 seconds left. A couple subs coming in for South Christian. As it back into the game, Nolan Fackler, who had a little breather for a little while. Austin Scrotenbohr also with the little breather, comes back into the game. South Christian with the basketball, 39 seconds left. They got an 11-point lead. Probably will hold if they can, unless they get something easy for the last shot here. 32 seconds left in the quarter. This being checked by Willis. Now he gives it up. Ball is stolen as Ryan steals it from Northview. He's going to go the other way and slam it home. Big steal right there by Cam Ryans. As the ball was turned over by South Christian. Baseline drive by Kemper gets cut off. Now he's double teamed and he stepped on the baseline. Good defense right there by Van Proyen and Ryans. They had Kemper on the baseline, cut off and double teamed, and you got the baseline also as a teammate for you, and they ended up stepping out of bounds. So the Cats will have the ball, 10 seconds. A little surprise South Christian didn't play for the last shot down there, and it cost them as Northview scored down at this end and now have another chance to score 18-9. Cats getting doubled up here, 10 seconds left. Kind of token pressure. Cam Ryans has it, 6 seconds. Going to get a foul. Kind of did the foul on purpose, did South Christian, as Cam had a head of steam going and didn't want him to get a good look, and they had a foul to give, and that's Austin Burgess, the sophomore, giving up that foul. So 5.6 seconds left. Sideline out. Willis will inbound. Hatibu way away from the basket. And inside you got Ryans, Johnson, and Swartz. Sideline out of bounds play against the zone. Let's see what they get it in. Swartz has it. 4 seconds left. Swartz, a deep three. No good. Kind of a wild shot by Brady. Not a very good look out of that zone defense. And South Christian is going to take an 18-9 first quarter lead. South Christian coming to play in this one.
For all your home improvement services, check out Northview Grad's Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate.
All Sailors in this one, as Carson Viss with 11 points has knocked down 3 threes already in this ball game. He had 4 last time these two teams played, 3 of them in the last 3 minutes of the ball game at Northview. Davis Kemper has knocked down the 3. The big man, 6'8" lefty, very good pitcher. Can play at the next level in baseball. He was shut out last game, was Kemper. He averaged 12 points per game. He's got 3 in this one. And then Ike Scrotenbohr, the other big man inside, 6'7". So they go 6'7", 6'8". Scrotenbohr has 4 points. Swartz with 3 for Northview. Ryans with 4 and Van Proyen with 2 is all the scoring for Northview. They only got 9 points in that first quarter. They averaged almost 70 points a game. 3 ball from the right baseline by Scrotenbohr. He knocks it down, and it's raining threes here in the Sailor zone as they are just knocking down the threes. Going to get a jump ball called as Izzy hits the floor. And it's going to be South Christian ball, so a turnover on the Wildcats. Cats out of sorts here, 21-9. South Christian. Rated in Division II, Northview in Division I. 2 good area basketball teams here. And a nice move inside, and Willis is going to get the foul as Nolan Fackler kind of backed him in. Turnaround jumper, got the foul. Could not get the basket to go, but Fackler will be going to the free throw line looking for his first points of the game. He had 4 points last time these two teams played at Northview. Fackler, a senior. Back irons it, misses the first free throw. He'll get another. Misses both. Cam Ryans comes down with the rebound. A couple big misses right there from my South Christian. Cam's going to pull up from 3. Air ball as it went way over the basket, hit the board. Wasn't even close. The Cats are out of sorts shooting-wise here. Almost a turnover by Fackler, but he saved it. Viss, 3 ball on the way, knocks it down, and Carson Viss is unconscious. He's got 14, 4 threes, and he's on pace to set another career high against the Wildcats here. Carson Viss going to play Western Michigan. Brady Swartz also. Might be roommates, they say, as they will meet up with E.J. Ryans, already a freshman at Western Michigan University. Cats having all kinds of trouble settling for threes. A deep 3 by Swartz, but their Cam Ryans hustles in, gets the offensive rebound, put back. Nice job by Cam Ryans, as it looks like they're going to go the other way with that miss by Swartz. Another deep 3 by Swartz. kind of settling for long jumpers, is not taking the ball to the basket. He struggled last game against South Christian, had 13 points, which is half of what he normally gets, but he did have the game winner, the important one, right at the buzzer, a little 12-foot baseline jumper to give the Northview that victory. But he kind of struggled in that ball game well with the size, 6'7" and 6'8" that South Christian has. Brady stays around the perimeter a lot, doesn't probe inside. Ryans with the missed free throw. 24-11, more than doubled up. There goes Hatibu with the layup. Looked like Viss was going to get. Hatibu comes out of nowhere and swats it away. Ryans goes the other way with it in the open court. Shot is up. They say he was straight up, no contact. Viss going to get a breakaway, no one back for Northview. And Viss is going to slam it home, and he's got 16, and Coach Chana is going to need a timeout here. He likes to do his timeouts defensively, but they got to stop this momentum here. 26-11, all South Christian. 5:55 left in the first half. Cats look a little slow out here this evening. Ryans gets it inside, a little two-footer, no good. Viss guarding him, and the Cats cannot do anything. There's a steal by Willis, gets it to Swartz. Swartz, maybe that'll get him going. Got a breakaway in the open court. Brady Swartz now with 5 points. See if that can ignite the Wildcats here. 26-13. South Christian's got him doubled up, and there's a good defensive play by Swartz as he got on the floor, as he got the ball knocked the ball away from South Christian's Davis Kemper, and both of them went on the floor to get it. Arrow pointing Northview's way. A little spark right there by the Wildcats. See if they can get things going here. Van Proyen back into the ball game. He'll take the ball out of bounds. 5:25 left in the first half. 26-13, only 13 points by the Wildcats. Going against this 2-3 zone, and the Cats are not getting the ball movement and player movement and people flashing into the lane like you need to do against zones. Kind of a standing around. Willis with a three, no good. Northview almost comes down with the rebound. Swartz, they're going to get a foul, I believe, on Van Proyen as he came away with the rebound. As that missed shot, they're just settling for jumpers, and a lot of times on the road, if those threes aren't going down, you need to do some different things. And the Wildcats, only 1 3 made, Brady Swartz, and they've put up probably about 9, I would say. Maybe 1 of 9 from the 3 in the first half here. Here's Hatibu with the steal. This could be a slam going the other way. Hatibu, as they hustled back and got the foul, they wouldn't let Hatibu slam it. Good defense right there, hustling back for South Christian. And they're going to make Izzy Hatibu earn it at the free throw line, where Hatibu is a 54% free throw shooter. Doesn't get there a lot. Part of his game he may change a little bit, get there a little more as he gets a little older. Only a sophomore. In, out, back in by Hatibu. Gets his first point for the sophomore. Hanging around now, 26-14. Northview down 12. Northview has some spurtability with Swartz and Ryans. They can get it going in a hurry. Hatibu knocks down both free throws. Nice job by Izzy. Got ourselves an 11-point game, 26-15, as Cats come fighting back. 3 ball on the way, wide open, left baseline is no good. That didn't draw air by Caleb Crochelle. Northview comes away with it, and then Crochelle is going to get the foul on the other end. Crochelle wide open from 3, threw up the air ball, then commits the foul at the other end of the floor. Northview have the ball out of bounds. They get into their set against the zone. They're in a straight line right about the free throw line on the right side. And Swartz, left elbow shot is up and in. Brady Swartz knocks down the elbow jumper. He's got 7. Ryans with 6. Swartz with 7. And we got it under single digits. Northview now down 9. A little over 4 minutes left in the first half. Hooked around. Coach Chana thought that he hooked him as the ball handler shielded the defensive player by hooking him, and Chana was all over it, but no call. And going to the free throw line, Austin Burgess, the sophomore, the guy who was hooking the defender, and Coach Chana letting the official hear about it right now as Burgess goes to the free throw line. Burgess, nothing but net. His first points of the ball game. 16 for Viss, 7 for Scrotenboer, 3 for Kemper. Cats have Swartz with 7, Ryans with 6. 2 each from Van Proyen and Hatibu. Burgess knocks down both free throws, the sophomore. And it's 11-point lead, 28-17. Swartz, right wing, gets it dribble drive top Charity into the ball game. Julian Charity, brother of Jalen Charity, who plays at Grand Valley. Into the ball game is Charity, gets it over to Ryans, inside Swartz. Swartz all the way to the basket. His shot is blocked as it was contested by Ty Brinks, another big man for South Christian, but they're going to call a foul. And Brady Swartz, a 72% free throw shooter, will be going to the free throw line. His first free throws of the ball game, and Brady Swartz only needing 16 made free throws to become the leader in free throws made in a season in Northview history. Brady knocks down that first free throw. He's got 8 points. Brady's second one is on the way and gets it to go. Brady needing 14 more free throws on the season. Got all districts to do it. South Christian with the basketball. Northview has cut it to 9. There's a drive, goes up and scores it. Austin Burgess scores the right-handed reverse layup and got fouled by Anthony Willis. Check that. Izzy Hatibu with that foul. And a nice move right there by Austin Burgess with his 4th point. He'll be going to the free throw line. 3:38 left in the first half. After the MHSAA message at halftime, come on back and we'll recap this first half for you, recap the scoring. But it's been all Sailors from the get-go in this one. Free throw is up and in as everyone playing well for the Sailors. Wildcats having trouble scoring the basketball, only 19 points with 3:30 left in the first half. Cats going against this 1-2-2 zone, and they're spread way out away from the basket. No one flashing in the middle. There's one. Brady's flashed that time, but now he brings it right back out to the three-point arc, but he gets tripped to be a foul on South Christian. And they're over the limit, so Brady Swartz back to the free throw line. Not a good foul right there by South Christian, getting Northview to that free throw line with no time coming off the clock. Don't want that to happen. With 3:20 left in the half, got some people coming in at the scores table. Jake Johnson for Northview. Swartz with the made free throw. He's in double figures now with 10 points. Swartz with 10, Ryans with 6. Most of the scoring for Northview as usual. Swartz hits every inch in the rim and gets the kind roll to go. Swartz with 11. Got a 10-point lead by South Christian. Just over 3 minutes left in the half. Running the show right now, the sophomore Austin Burgess for South Christian. Probes in the lane, almost loses control of it, gets it back out. Kemper, deep three, no good, the lefty. Ryan's in for the rebound. Check that. That was Swartz coming in for the rebound. He gets fouled. He'll be going back to the free throw line. Nice job by Brady Swartz hustling in there to get that rebound. Gets rewarded with the foul on him, trying to keep him from getting the rebound. Swartz will go 94 feet the other way and look for some more free throws as he's zeroing in on most free throws made in a season. 139 by Kyler Vanderjack. Nothing but net by Swartz. He's got 12. 5 of 5 at the free throw line. And knocks down another one. Brady Swartz. 13 points, 6 of 6 at the line. 2:55 left in the first half. Cats find themselves only down by 8 right now, as they're inching their way back. Burgess has it, top of the key, now Kemper. Kemper tries to get it inside. Johnson knocked it away. So they're trying to feed it up to the post to Scrotenbor. Ball's knocked away, and they're going to get called with a foul. They called a foul on that on Johnson. So going to the free throw line is Davis Kemper as Northview over the limit in fouls. Kemper knocks down the free throw. He's got 4 points. 32-23 South Christian. 9-point lead, 2:46 left in the first half. Kemper knocks down both free throws. He's got 5 points. Ryans goes all the way coast to coast, gets a lot of contact, couldn't get the shot to go, but he will go to the free throw now line, and now things are turning into a free throw shooting contest here at South Christian, as both teams just kind of taking the ball to the basket, and a lot of fouls being called in this one. Cam Ryans knocks down the free throw for his 7th point. Got a 9-point lead by South Christian, 2:41 left in the first half. Ryans, nothing but net. He's got 8. 8 for Ryans, 13 for Swartz, 16 for Viss, 7 for Scrotenbor, and 5 for Kemper. We're going to get a timeout. Northview calls the timeout with 2:41 left in this one. 33-25. Sailors lead it by 8. 2:40 left in the first half. We'll be right back.
Check out New Beginnings Restaurant, located at 5200 Northland Drive. Dine in or call for takeout at 616-988-9650. Great food at a great price. Open daily 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. New Beginnings Restaurant.
Glad you could join me tonight. Mike Diebold on the call in a championship game. South Christian trying to get a share of what Northview already has, which is part of the league title. South Christian on their home floor trying to get the ball. Northview did a half-court trap. They just get it past the half-court trap, does South Christian. Northview almost with the turnover there. Then you get a baseline jumper, is no good. Reverse layup by Burgess. But there's a big offensive rebound by the big man. Ike Scrotenbor put it back. Cats couldn't clean up the rebound after that miss. Swartz, a lot of contact as he goes to the basket. Goes out of bounds, no foul, but it's going to be Northview's basketball underneath. 2:12 left in the first half. 10-point lead by South Christian. Cats going to have to fight their way back in this one. They trailed by 9 after the first quarter, and South Christian has outscored them by 1 in this one. Thomas back into the ball game for Northview is going to inbound it. Swartz double-teamed. Tries to get some room, gets in the lane all the way to the basket, can't get it to go. Hatibu put back, no good, but there's Jake Johnson to clean it up on the third try. Good job by Northview getting on the boards right there. 3 different attempts at that one. Cut it to 8, Northview has. Almost a turnover by South Christian, but they bring it back out. Got it up top, Kemper. Kemper gets it right side. Now they get it back to Kemper. Kemper being checked by Ryans. They get the ball inside. Nice feed inside, and they score it. Kemper to Scrotenbor. Scrotenbor with 11, getting some balanced scoring from South Christian, what they didn't have in that first ball game. It was all Carson Viss. 70% of their points in that first game at Northview about a month ago. Swartz lets a deep 3 fly, air ball, but Hatibu scoops up the errant shot and gets the putback, as that was well off the mark by Swartz, and Hatibu with the bucket. Quickly the other way, kind of a wild reverse layup's no good. Thomas gets the rebound, and Northview will have it. They get it inside. Ryans couldn't get a lot of contact, no call. There was a player on the floor going to call a travel, as down to the deck was Nolan Fackler coming down with that rebound, and he slid, and no foul was called, so they're going to get the travel on Fackler. Northview will have the ball. 54 seconds left in the first half. Northview down 8. They have the basketball underneath their own basket. Zone defense being deployed underneath by South Christian. Thomas gets it to Van Proyen. Van Proyen double team. He splits it. Now we're going to get a foul. It's going to be over the limit. So Jack Van Proyen doesn't shoot many free throws. Will be going to the free throw line for the Wildcats. Hasn't shot many, maybe 11 free throws on the year, about a 37% free throw shooter. Doesn't get many opportunities. We'll see if Van Proyen can knock down a couple. Nothing but net on the first one by the junior, Jack Van Proyen. He's got 3 points in this ball game. Cats reserve, Hatibu's got 4. Van Proyen with 3. Jake Johnson with 2, which is what you need. Some of these lesser scorers picking up some slack as Van Proyen knocks down the next free throw as well. 6-point game, 49 seconds left in the half. Cats scratching back into this. 37-31, South Christian with the basketball. Fackler has it top of the key, tries to get inside. Nice pass to Plune inside. Plune can't get the two-footer to go. Good defense, and Northview comes away with the rebound. Swartz has it for Northview. 32 seconds left. Swartz, little fadeaway jumper from 12 feet, can't get it. Van Proyen tried to get the rebound. They're going to say off South Christian, so Northview will have it side out. 26 seconds left in the half. Thomas will look to inbound. Check that. Thomas will be leaving the floor. Willis will enter, the point guard for Northview. Van Proyen will be taking the ball out of bounds, sideline out. They get it to Willis. 26 seconds left. Cats down 6 with the basketball. They have fought their way back. They were down 13 points at least in one earlier here. I think 13 was the biggest lead by South Christian. Might have got up to as much as 15. Ryan gets probes into the lane. Shot up, no good, but there's Hatibu. Hatibu comes out of nowhere and tips it in. Cats on a roll, down 4, 2 seconds left. Shot up, no good. And the Cats close it there at the end as they were not looking good in this one. And they come fighting and clawing back. And the Wildcats going to find themselves only down 4, 37-33, as they outscore South Christian by 5 points in that second quarter. Right after the MHSAA message, we'll have the individual scoring, recap that first half for you. Listening to Mike Diebold on the call. South Christian leads at 37-33, but Cats, with some fight in them, got back in this one after trailing by as many as 13 points.
MHSAA representation in this year's and past Super Bowls, and the first batch of 123 hockey tournament games is nearly here. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. For a select handful of people, becoming an MHSAA registered official has been a pathway to working some of the world's biggest games. This year's Super Bowl referee, Ron Torbert, has worked 2 of the last 4 Super Bowls, and he's a former MHSAA official. Ron's also a graduate of Michigan State University. Like Torbert, Dean Look is an MSU grad. In fact, Look played football at MSU and finished 6th in the 1959 Heisman Trophy voting. He played professional baseball and football before starting a career in stripes. Look has worked 3 Super Bowls, numbers 13, 15, and 27. And if you've ever seen the famous Joe Montana to Dwight Clark play in the 1981 NFC Championship, you've seen Dean Look. He was in the corner of the end zone as Clark came down with the ball and signaled touchdown on the play that is now known simply as the catch. Look attended Lansing Everett High School before going to MSU. And then there are the Paganelli brothers from Wyoming Rogers High School. Carl, Perry, and Dean, they have all worked the Super Bowl. Carl and Perry are the first set of brothers to work the same Super Bowl, that coming in 2007. In total, the Paganellis have worked 8 different Super Bowls. Remarkably, in 13 of the 59 Super Bowls, one of Torbert, Look, or a Paganelli brother has been on the field. That's nearly a quarter of the time that the game has been played. A former MHSAA official has been on the field as well. If you'd like to get involved officiating games, register online. Just go to MHSAA.com and click on Officials. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Jacob Collins scored 14 points for Grass Lake in a 43-27 win over Michigan Center. The victory keeps Grass Lake undefeated on the season and clinches the Cascade East boys basketball title. The Allen Park competitive cheer team, they outscored rival Gibraltar Carlson to take home the Downriver League crown. And to the Cass City wrestling team, they captured their 9th straight district title by knocking off Bad Axe and Ubley.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skills certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
During a high school ice hockey game, a player is assessed a minor penalty for tripping. The penalized team successfully clears the puck during the ensuing power play. A teammate of the penalized player accidentally shoots the puck directly out of play from their defensive zone. Is this a delay of game penalty? If so, does the team go down 2 players? A delay of game penalty for shooting the puck directly out of play in the defensive zone will only be assessed if the action is deliberate. If it is deemed accidental, no additional penalty is called. In this situation, the referee determines that the puck was shot out of play accidentally. The team does not receive a delay of game penalty and remains at 4 skaters.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. The MHSAA's ice hockey tournament gets started next week with 30 regional first-round games and then 48 regional semifinals. Once those 2 rounds are complete, we'll already be down to the final 24 matchups, 8 in each of our 3 divisions. Each regional is seeded based on MPR. That means in Division 1, Detroit Catholic Central is the overall top-ranked team. Flint Powers is tops in Division 2. And Orchard Lake St. Mary's is the highest ranked in Division 3. After next week's games, the regional finals will be played on February 26th, and then the quarterfinals on March 1st. Semifinals and finals are March 6th, 7th, and 8th at USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, and all 9 games from there will be available to watch on the NFHS network. Stay up to date on all results, schedules, and more by visiting the hockey page at MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll be back next week.
Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support.
And welcome back here as South Christian leads it at the half, 37-33. South Christian got up on them 18-9 in that first quarter. Outscored them by 9 points, doubled them up in that first quarter, did South Christian. But Northview then outscores them 24-19 in that second quarter. 24 points Northview put up. And we have a 4-point game, 37-33 South Christian. For the visiting Wildcats, Cam Ryans with 8 points, Jack Van Proyen with 4, Jake Johnson with 2, Izzy Hatibu with 6, High Point Man for Northview, Brady Swartz with 13, as he is 6 for 6 at the free throw line, which puts him 10 free throws made away from being the most free throws made in a season in the history of Northview. If he does not get it in this ball game, he most likely will get it in the first game of districts on Wednesday night. South Christian Sailors had 5 people score. Northview had 5 people score. South Christian Austin Burgess with 5. Nolan Fackler did not score. 2 missed free throws by Fackler. Ike Scrotenbohr with 11. Davis Kemper with 5. And High Point man for the ball game here, Carson Viss with 16, as he has knocked down 4 threes in that first half, as he was on fire early on. Has since Northview's paid a little better attention to him. It's quieted him down a little bit. And Carson Viss going to Western Michigan University, as is Brady Swartz next year. Those two sounds like they might be roommates next year. So 5 people have scored for Northview. 5 people have scored for South Christian Sailors. And we got a good one here. 37-33. Sailors lead it after they got up big on Northview. I think they were up as much as 13 points in this ball game. And Northview has come fighting back. And we'll have the second half for you right after these messages.
Check out New Beginnings Restaurant, located at 5200 Northland Drive. Dine in or call for takeout at 616-988-9650. Great food at a great price. Open daily 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. New Beginnings Restaurant. For all your home improvement services, check out Northview Grad's Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate.
Well, we should have a good second half for you here, as it looked like South Christian was going to blow out the Wildcats early on, got up to at least 13-point lead, as Carson Viss was on fire and could do no wrong, as he has 16 first-half points, and then Brady Swartz got things going, getting to the free throw line, earning his points there. So he's 6 of 6 at the line, 13 points, and again, only 10 away, 10 free throws made away from breaking the school record at Northview in a single season, 139 made free throws held by Kyler Vanderjack. 37-33 as both teams back onto the floor. South Christian will have the basketball to start things out, as Davis Kemper will inbound the basketball, as they'll go left to right on your internet dial. In their white uniforms is South Christian, blue trim. Northview in their black uniforms and red trim will be going right to left. A little drive inside by Viss, no good, and Swartz comes away with the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball. Thought that was a foul at first, but they're going to give the arrow and the tie-up, and the arrow's going to go Northview's way. So Northview with the first stop in the second half. Anthony Willis has it for Northview, gets it over to Swartz. Continuing on with that 2-3 kind of a matchup zone. Being deployed by South Christian. Anthony Willis, top of the key, right wing Swartz. They're just playing with it back and forth as Jake Johnson, nice play up top and get it inside to Hatibu. Nice job breaking the defense down that time. Good execution by the Wildcats. And Hatibu with 8 points in this ball game. We got a 2-point game. Across the timeline now, Viss does finally get it past there. Ryan's checking Plume. They're going to swing it left side, trying to get the ball inside to the big man Kemper, and they're going to get a call on Brady Swartz as he got around front and Kemper, and they're going to say that they got caught with a hold. Did Brady. Brady's second foul, team's first. 7:03 left in the third quarter. South Christian has it underneath their own basket. Get it up top. Kemper Nice pass inside to Scrotenbor. Being checked by Johnson. No good. Short ironed it, and Johnson comes away with the rebound. Scrotenbor had a kind of easy look there. Couldn't get that one to go. Cam Ryans goes coast to coast. Scrotenbor blocks his shot. Cam stepped out of bounds as he blocked the shot right into Cam, who was standing out of bounds. Official right there. And it's going to go South Christian way. South Christian with the basketball after the Kemper block on Ryans. Little backdoor cut by Viss. Goes over top of Johnson. Johnson fouls. And Carson Viss muscles his way in, gets the bucket, and he's going to go to the free throw line looking for the and one as Jake Johnson picks up his second foul for Northview. 2 team fouls early on here for Northview. 6:37 left in the third quarter. In this, Sailors trying to get a share of the league championship. Viss knocks down the free throw. He's got 19, leading scorer in this ball game. Willis with the basketball gets it over to Ryans against the 1-2-2 zone, spread out. Hatibu now to Johnson. Johnson went to go dunk it and then was contested and didn't really draw even much rim with it, did Johnson. Needed to lay that one in, and away they go the other way. And there's Ploon, gets it up over Hatibu. A tough shot by Ploon, but gets it to go. Gets his first 2 points of the ball game. And we got a 7-point lead now by South Christian. Cats look like they were going to get an easy one. Here comes Hatibu, gets his shot block. Another one inside. 2 tries inside 4 feet for Northview. Both of them challenged by the taller South Christian team. And they come away with it. Missed opportunities there for Northview. They've had some shots inside that not shooting a very high percentage in there. Nice move, misses the shot, but gets right back and gets it back in again. That time Nolan Fackler gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Missed the little puppy, but came right back to him and then got it to go again. Stretched the lead back out to 9, 44-35. Cam Ryan's trying to probe the defense, trying to find Hatibu, turns it over to his Cam. And a sloppy play by Northview in the last minute and a half, and South Christian has now gotten this thing back out to a 9-point lead, and they have the basketball as it gets knocked out of bounds underneath their own basket. Not one of Northview's better ball games being played. They fought their way back in that second quarter, but making uncharacteristic mistakes in this one. South Christian has the basketball, gets inside. Viss shot fake, hits every inch of the rim, could not get it to go, but he will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2 as that foul was on Izzy Hatibu, his first, team's third. Northview already 3 fouls, 5:07 left in the third, and South Christian has yet to foul. South Christian coming out like they did in the first quarter, playing better than the Cats. This knocks down the free throw. He's got 20. 38, a career high last time against the Wildcats, and he's on pace to get close to that again. The lefty, nothing but net, 21 points for Carson Viss. Northview with the basketball. Up top, get it into Van Proyen. Van Proyen 2 feet away, gets it back out to Willis. Willis probes the lane, throws up an air ball. Ball is deflected. That's why it was an air ball. Goes out of bounds, and Northview will have it underneath their own basket. Northview getting outscored 9-2 in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Swartz has it way above the top of the key. Now he's going to drive into the lane, gets to the basket, and we're going to get Swartz going to the free throw line as he gets fouled and sent to the ground. Brady to the free throw line where he's lived there today. 6 of 6 at the line. He's also got a 3 made. His first points of the game was a 3 ball. He's missed a couple deep threes as well, but he's not selling for threes anymore. He's taking the ball to the basket and getting to that free throw line. Swartz knocks down the free throw. He's got 14, 7 of 7 at the line. 10-point lead, 46-36 by South Christian on their home floor. Looking for a share of the OK Gold title is South Christian. Northview already has a share of it. And money at the line tonight for Brady Swartz. He's down to 8 free throws needs made to break the record for most free throws made in a season, beating Kyler Vanderjack, who's playing at CMU. A little double dribble by South Christian's Nolan Fackler, an unforced error right there. Northview gets it back, 46-37, Cats down 9, 4:36 left in the third quarter. Cam Ryans has the basketball, gets it over to Willis, back to Swartz. Swartz going to dribble drive back out to Cam. Cam's been awfully quiet in this one. Nice feed by Swartz as he broke the defense down, gets it to Hatibu, and Hatibu blows the 2-footer. Missing a lot of easy shots in here for Northview inside. They are not doing a very good job 4 feet and in. Ball's almost thrown away. Ploon comes away with it. And now South Christian will reset. Thought he might throw up a 3. Ball's knocked off the foot, and it's going to go off the foot of Nolan Fackler. And so the turnover by Fackler, and Northview will have the basketball. 46-37. A little bit of a kind of a sloppy play for a championship game on the last game of the regular season. I thought it'd be a little more high-quality play like the last game was. The last game was an instant classic. This one a little not near the intensity. Swartz, 3-ball on the way, left baseline, no good. Up Thomas for the rebound. Nice job by Tyrus Thomas, who just got into the ball game. Gets an offensive rebound, put back, he gets fouled, so he's going to have to earn it, does Tyrus. Ty Thomas, his brother, played at Northview, Final Four team, plays at GRCC right now, one of their leading scorers for Grand Rapids. Thomas at the free throw line, where he doesn't get there very often, knocks down the first free throw, his first points of the ball game. Misses the second free throw, does Thomas. South Christian with the rebound. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Cats trail by 8. South Christian with the basketball. Viss looking to get the ball inside. As they get it to Kemper, top of the key. Kemper swings it around left side. As they play around the perimeter with it, does South Christian. We're going to get a foul on Anthony Willis as he was trying to check Burgess. Willis picks up his first foul. Cats 4 fouls already. 3 minutes left in this third quarter. So South Christian will be getting some easy ones if the Cats keep fouling in this third quarter. Once you hit 5 team fouls, you get 2 free throws every time there's a foul, whether you're in the act of shooting or not. Burgess with the basketball. Gets it to Kemper. Kemper over top. Nice feed inside to Scrotenborg. Swing left side 3-ball. Great ball movement by South Christian. And the 3 made from the left baseline by Burgess. He's got 8 points. He knocks that 3, and a big 3 by Burgess right there. Johnson, 15-footer squared up. Got it to go. Jake Johnson for Northview answers. And we got a quick timeout. I believe Coach Chana called that timeout. 49-40. We're going to take a timeout. South Christian leads it.
Check out New Beginnings Restaurant, located at 5200 Northland Drive. Dine in or call for takeout at 616-988-9650. Great food at a great price. Open daily 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. New Beginnings Restaurant.
And we are back. South Christian, Northview. Christian leads at 49-40, trying to get a share of the OK Gold title. 2:42 left in the third quarter. Leading scorers, Brady Swartz 15 for Northview, Izzy Hatibu with 8, and Cam Ryans with 8. And for South Christian Sailors, Carson Viss, high point man in the ball game with 21. Austin Burgess just hit a 3. He's got 8 points in the ball game. Did not score last time these two teams played. Ike Scrotenboer with 11. He only had 6 last time these two teams played. Davis Kemper with 5. He did not score last time these two teams played. So more Sailors picking up the scoring, and they got the lead on the Wildcats 49-40. Cam Ryan's only 8 points in this ball game. Shot is up and 3 is made again by Anthony Burgess. Back-to-back 3 balls by Burgess, the sophomore, and he has come up to play big with the bright lights on this evening. Got a 12-point lead, almost the biggest lead of the game right now. Brady Swartz answers a 15-foot jumper from the left elbow. Needed that one. Cats claw back to 10. 2:04 left. Burgess doing a nice job. Charity trying to check him. Burgess still dribbling, gets it out. Viss now, shot fake. Ryan's trying to guard him. Viss double teamed inside, going to get fouled. So they bailed him out. Viss kind of a wild shot, but gets bailed out. They're going to get Hatibu with that foul. Izzy's second foul, and in the double bonus now from here on out in the third quarter, 1:53 left, will be South Christian. Carson Viss, the lefty, gets his 22nd point of the ball game as he knocks his free throw down. He's perfect at the line, 4 of 4. Has hit 4 threes in that first half. Cats have gotten back and closed out on him. In recent minutes, Viss, the lefty, nothing but net. 23 for Carson Viss. 17 for Brady Swartz, the two leading scorers in this ball game. Cam Ryan's very quiet in this game as he had a heck of a game. It was the Ryans and Viss show last time. Brady Swartz, jumper from 15 feet, nothing but net. Brady will and his team back in this one. Brady struggled last time at Northview, but he's got the game going this time. Viss, coast to coast, going the other way. He scores it, 25 for Viss. Played through some contact and quickly the other way. Pace is picked up in this one in the open court. Swartz gets it back out Ryan's dribble drives, gets cut off. Thomas, a 3-ball, doesn't shoot very often from behind the arc. Short, no good. And away comes Kemper with the rebound for the Sailors. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Sailors with a 12-point lead in control in this one. They've led most of the way in this ball game, almost all the way. Viss with the basketball, gets it left side. Kemper, 3-ball on the way, no good, in and out. And there's Johnson with the rebound. And we're going to get a silly foul inside on Johnson rebounding. That's going to go on Scrotenboer. It's going to be Scrotenboer's third foul, team's third. So Northview not in the double bonus with 48 seconds left. South Christian has 1 foul to give here in the third quarter. 48 seconds left. Northview with the basketball. Find themselves down 12. Got to make a little run here. Turned over. Hatibu trying to get the ball away. Cam Ryans kind of gets his mid in there. Those are going to tie it up at least. So saves that turnover from Hatibu's sloppy pass. But the possession arrow is going South Christian way. So turning it over is the Wildcats. Not a crisp performance here for the Wildcats. Trying to get their sole possession in first place. They're going to have to come up with a big fourth quarter on the road here, or South Christian's going to share it. As we get an illegal pick, high pick and roll, and an illegal pick by Davis Kemper, setting a pick on Viss, trying to free him up, high pick and roll, and they caught him. And so Northview will have the basketball. 26.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Northview down 12. They'll have the ball side out past half court, and continuing to go against this 1-2-2 zone defense, which has slowed down the Cats. Not had their normal transition game at playing the defense because South Christian is scoring. Cam Ryans, nice spin dribble, scores it in. He's fouled. Cam Ryans with a big move right there, coming alive a little bit. He had 8 points in the first half. That's his first points of the second half. Cam with 10, averaging 22 points per game. And he'll look for the and one as he goes to the free throw line with 9.3 seconds left. 4 new players come in for South Christian, get an extra 9 seconds rest for the starters. As Coach Taylor Johnson in his third year gives him a little bit more time to get some water for him. Cam Ryans looking for the and one. Got it. Ryans with 11. 9-point lead, 56-47 by South Christian. South Christian has it, 5 seconds left. Viss, 3-ball just short, no good. Swartz has it, three-quarter court shot, goes up, and it is no good. And it is going to be South Christian 56, Northview 47, a 9-point lead as both teams. Northview scored 14 in that quarter and South Christian 19, so they get outscored Northview by 5 in that third quarter and lead at 56-47. Looking to get a share of the OK Gold title is South Christian. We got 8 minutes left in this one. We'll be back.
Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support.
And Cats find themselves down 9 points, 56-47 at the end of 3. As we have a delay here, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. They kind of sent both teams back to the bench. People are looking around, not sure what the delay is for. Might be having some clock issues. Oh, they got a ladder coming out now. Must be net or something. Actually, we have a light on the board, like the last second light that surrounds the backboard is stuck on, so they'll probably unplug that. A little delay here, and we're going to take a little quick time out as they work on the backboard. We'll be right back.
For all your home improvement services, check out Northview Grad's Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate.
And we are back. Got the ladder out of the way as we're ready to continue this fourth and possibly final stanza, maybe over time, but the Northview is going to have to dig themselves on a little bit of a hole as they find themselves down 9 as we enter the fourth quarter here at South Christian. Northview will have the basketball to start things out. Willis walks the ball across the timeline. Thomas still into the ball game, has the basketball. So we got 2 men up front going against this 1-2-2 zone. Thomas kind of playing the point out top is in. Now they get to Ryans. Ryans finds it in the middle, in through the trees, fights his way through and gets it to go. Nice shot right there. Nice footwork by Cam Ryans and a big bucket for Northview to cut it 7. 7:27 left in this one. Cats trail by 7. They get the ball inside. South Christian hook shot hits the entire rim. Won't go by Scrotenbohr. He has a point-blank little hook. Couldn't get it to go. Northview has it. Schwartz gets hit on the wrist as ball came up well short. The official right there as foul going on Nolan Fackler as he got Brady Schwartz right on the arm. The ball only went about 6 feet. So Brady will go to the free throw line, trying for his 20th point in this ball game. In and out by Schwartz, his first missed free throw in this game. Had hit 8 in a row. Is 8 away from a school record in one season. Free throws made in a season. Going to be passing Kyler Vanderjack. If he doesn't get it tonight, he got that one, so he's down to 7 left. He'll get it in districts most likely. 20 points for Brady Schwartz, and we got a 6-point ball game. 2-possession game here with 7 minutes left. Cats have fought themselves back into it. Shot is up and no good by Kemper. He did a nice spin move. His left hand shot off the board wouldn't go. And Schwartz with the rebound, and he gets fouled. So the second team foul now already for South Christian. And that foul also Kemper, who missed the shot, kind of a frustration foul. And that's going to be his second foul. 2 team fouls on South Christian. Northview is not fouled as we just started this fourth quarter. 6:45 left in this one. Cats down 6, fighting their way back. They've been down as much as 13 points in this ball game. Schwartz, top of the key, dribble drives, gets to the right elbow, probes a little bit more, way short, partially blocked. Then he gets elbowed in the face, and away comes South Christian with the basketball. This going to drive all the way to the basket. Hatibu with the challenge, no good, but there's Kemper with the offensive rebound. He tried to get the tap back in, couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the free throw line as he was fouled by Tyrus Thomas of Northview. So Kemper to the free throw line, where he is 2 of 2 on the evening at the line. He's got 5 first half points, has not scored in the second half. And now he has as he knocks down the free throw. 7-point lead by South Christian. 6:20 left in this one. Kemper, the senior, gets it. He would like a league championship his senior year. He's got 7 points. And it's an 8-point lead by South Christian. 2-3 zone. Northview playing around the top. Willis gets it right side. Thomas getting a lot of minutes in this ball game. Has not played this many minutes, I don't think, all year long. Ryans misses, falls to the floor, does take care of the ball, but there's Anthony Willis. Got it knocked away. As thought it was going to be a steal, but they're going to call a foul. As he didn't think he fouled. I think that's Fackler. It is on Fackler. His third foul, he ran the whole length of the court. He thought he got all ball on that one. But Fackler with the foul, he'll come out of the ball game. As Burgess, the sophomore, will come in, who's had a nice ball game. He's got 11 points, 2 threes made in this one in the second half. Willis gets it to Schwartz. Schwartz got a good look at a 3. Got it. Willis the assist. Schwartz from the left baseline knocks it down. He's got 23, his second made 3 of the game. And we got a 5-point game, 58-53. Cats down 5. Sailors with the basketball. Schwartz guarding Viss. Viss blows by him, gets all the way to the basket. He's left-handed, but puts up the right-handed layup. And a big bucket right there as Viss answers Schwartz as he blows by him defensively. As they'll be on the same team next year. Northview against the 2-3 zone. Ryans tries to probe in the lane, and we get a foul on South Christian. As that foul is going to go on, it looks like Carson Viss. Viss with his 4th foul. Viss is 4, so he comes out of the ball game with 5:16 left. A big call right there. Viss with 4. He kind of reached in. He didn't think he fouled him. So a big game right there. Leading scorer, 27 points in the game. Carson Viss leaves the ball game. Cam Ryan's dribble drive. He gets fouled. Shot did not go, but he'll be going to the free throw line to shoot two. And Cats with Viss off the floor with 5 minutes, 7 seconds left can fight their way back in it with their leading scorer on the bench with 4 fouls. Ryan's at the line. Rattles it in and out. 3 of 5 at the line this evening is Ryan's. Back into the ball game, Caleb Crochelle, the senior, for South Christian. Ryan's will look for his second free throw. Missed them both. 2 big misses right there by Cam Ryans. Could not cut the lead to 5. It's still a 7-point lead. As South Christian dodges a bullet there, Ryans couldn't make him pay with the free throws. 3 ball on the way by Kemper. No good. And Northview comes away with it as Cam Ryans boxed out. Looked like Scrotenbor. I think Scrotenbor is going to get that foul on Cam Ryans as Cam was boxing out the missed 3 by Kemper. And they're going to go all the way to the other end as over the limit is South Christian. So Northview with 4:50 left in this is going to be shooting 2 free throws every foul here for the next basically 5 minutes of the ball game. Cats got to make them pay for that. As Viss in foul trouble with 4 is on the bench right now. Ryans, they go 94 feet the other way. Cam knocks down this free throw as he just missed 2. He's got 14 points. Into the game for South Christian. Ty Brinks has not played much, played a little bit in the first half. So see if the Cats can, with these substitutes, can make a difference. Ryans knocks them both down. He's got 15. Cats find themselves down 5. 4:44 left in this one. We got a 5-point ball game, and South Christian's leading scorer on the bench with 4 fouls. Don't think he'll be over there too long. South Christian under contact, as I was going to say, was on the ground. The shot went in by Kemper. So he was fouled by Swartz, but Swartz got him on the ground before the shot went up and in. So it'll be out of bounds underneath South Christian. Second team foul on Northview. Swartz's 3rd foul of the ball game. They get it into Scrotenbor. That's Kemper. Kemper, 3 ball. Got it. He just squared up and dropped a 3. Kemper, a huge 3. Top of the key. Big 3 by the senior Davis Kemper to get that lead back up to 8. Looked like the Cats were going to claw their way right back in this thing. Cam Ryans probes into the lane, shot up from 8 feet, no good, but there's Hatibu with the offensive rebound. Back out to Willis, swings it to Swartz. Swartz tries to probe in. Now he's got to back it out as they double team. Swartz, 8-footer, got it to go. Brady Swartz with the little dribble drive, got a little 8-footer off the rim and in. And we're going to get a timeout as somebody's injured. Trying to see, looks like Hatibu maybe. Izzy Hatibu might have rolled an ankle as he's coming out of the ball game into the game. They have not substituted. Yeah, Jack Van Proyen will come in. Hatibu out, Van Proyen in. Carson Viss still out for the Sailors. Wouldn't be surprised him come in pretty soon. It's 3:56 left. 6-point game. Cats down 6. The Sailors with the basketball. We got a good one here as we thought it might be. Cats hanging around, fighting their way back as South Christian has led pretty much this entire ball game. And they have the basketball right now. This is back into the basketball game. Kemper, baseline drive, scores it over Cam Ryans. Nice drive by Kemper. He's got 12. He's got a good ball game. The senior coming up big in his senior night. And they stretch it back out to an 8-point lead. 3:30 left in this one. Thomas gets it top side. Willis. Back to Swartz, top of the key. Willis looking for Van Proyen inside. Now they get it over to Swartz. Back to Willis. Northview just kind of playing around at the perimeter. Thomas. Swartz, 3-ball. Short, no good from the top of the key. About a 22-footer. just short, no good, and it's going to be South Christian's basketball as the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Northview. And so 3:07 left in this one. Northview trails by 8. South Christian, hot team, 15 of the last 16 games they have won, an 8-game win streak. Their last loss was to Northview at Northview. And now they have commanding 8-point lead with 3 minutes left in this one. If they can take care of business on their home floor, make plays down the stretch, they will be co-champions with the Wildcats. South Christian running a little motion offense against the man defense. Getting a lot of touches, behind the back pass. Viss shot is up over Swartz, no good. A little contact, but no call. Swartz with the rebound. Cats have the basketball, down 8. Swartz into the lane, a lot of contact, and Swartz will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he was in the act of shooting. Looks like the foul is going to be on Austin Burgess, his 3rd for South Christian. A lot of foul trouble should this thing somehow go overtime. South Christian in a lot of foul trouble here. So Swartz, down 8, good free throw shooter at the line. He's got 25 points, right at his average. Rolls it around 3 or 4 times, gets it to go. And he's 6 free throws made away. This could be 5 if he could get this one. For the most free throws made in the season for Northview. Got a 7-point game right now. South Christian in the lead. Swartz, 2 big free throws, 27 points. 6-point lead by South Christian. They got the basketball. 2:30 left in this one. Clune with the basketball, top of the key, almost stolen by Thomas, but Christian comes away with it. Now they throw it away as that ball looked like it was thrown away by Burgess, the sophomore. Bad turnover there. Cam Ryan's in the open court the other way. Can't get it to go, but there's Hatibu back into the ball game. His ankle must be all right as Hatibu comes out of nowhere, taps it in, and we got a 4-point game. 2:05 left in this one. Cats scratching and fighting their way back. This trying to get in the lane, but Anthony Willis with the reach in got him on the arm, and so only the 4th team foul for Northview. So with 2:03 left in this one, they're going to have the ball out of bounds, and Coach Taylor Johnson is going to call a quick timeout, draw something out, as this is an important possession as the Sailors have a 4-point lead. 2:03 left in this one. We'll be right back.
Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited.
And we got a good one coming down the stretch here. Cats not going away. 65-61 South Christian with a 4-point lead. 2:03 left in regulation here. Who knows? Maybe in overtime. As both teams just starting to come out of their huddles right now. It'll be South Christian's basketball. Let's see where they'll be inbounding it. It's at their side of the basket. See if it's right underneath the basket. It's going to be sideline out, away from their bench. So they're going to have it on their side of the half court, but a sideline out, not underneath their own basket. South Christian with the basketball and the 4-point lead. Northview in the double bonus. Northview has a foul to give before South Christian gets in the double bonus. 2 minutes left in this one. Kemper has the basketball and his 12 points. Had some big shots in this 4th quarter for Kemper. In the second half, he's played well. There's Viss going to get all the way to the basket. Blows by Hatibu. Viss misses the layup, though, but there's Plune to pick the offensive rebound up, and he scores it, and he's fouled. Missed opportunity there for the Wildcats as Caleb Plune gets the Viss miss, and as he goes up, he gets fouled and scores at a huge play right there by Plune, as the Wildcats could not secure the miss and get the defensive rebound. And Caleb Plune, the senior, will be going to the free throw line, looking for the and one, and trying to give the Sailors a 7-point lead, which is a 3-possession lead if he can knock this free throw down with 1:48 left. Got it. Plume. Big play right there. He's got 5 points. 7-point lead now by South Christian. Northview gets the ball across the timeline. Willis, top of the key, still against this 2-3 zone. Swartz, high pick and roll with Cam Ryans against the zone. They're starting to pick the zone. Willis turned down a 3, gives it over to Ryans. Ryans drives in, gets double teamed, almost turned over, but Willis keeps control of it. But then Willis throws it away and throws it to Carson Viss. Viss with the steal, and I think we're going to get a timeout by South Christian. There's a big turnover there right by Northview. As Northview down the stretch, not making some big plays that they need to. And we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
For all your home improvement services, check out Northview Grad's Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate.
And welcome back. Mike Diebold on the call for you. We have a good one here for you. South Christian has pretty much led almost the entire way. Northview has not led in this ball game. And South Christian taking care of their home court here. And if they can just make some free throws and take care of the ball down the stretch here in this last minute 20 with their 7-point lead, 68-61. Fouls from here on out. Both teams will be shooting 2 free throws. And Carson Viss, I have a feeling, is going to be handling the basketball a lot for South Christian. As nope, they're going to get it to actually Plune now. Yeah, Plune has the basketball. Ball's kicked out of bounds. Goes minute 17 left. A few seconds came off the clock. Northview down 7. Going to need a miracle comeback here. We're going to have co-champions in the OK Gold, South Christian and Northview, each winning on their home courts. If they do get the ball, South Christian, we're going to get another timeout as they just got the ball kind of trapped. Ike Scrotenborg just across half court. Coach Johnson didn't like where he was trapped, and he's going to call a timeout as Coach Johnson has 2 timeouts left. Northview with 2 timeouts. And both teams in the double bonus in the next fouls. And so South Christian will have the ball side out right by their bench with a minute 14 left and a 7-point lead. And when you got players like Carson Viss, who has played in a lot of big games, football and basketball, been in these big moments, no moment's too big for him. It's going to be tough to come back from this one because good free throw shooters, and they'll knock them down. They'll take care of the basketball. And they've played a lot of basketball, has Carson Viss. And Brady Swartz and Carson will be playing together next year at Western Michigan University with E.J. Ryans, a Northview grad, playing as a freshman this year. South Christian has the basketball in front of their own bench, trying to get it inbounded, and they do. Kemper has it, gets the double team. Kemper throws it away, and Willis with the steal, or check that, Hatibu with the steal. He get it up to Swartz. Swartz is hammered on the layup as he goes to the deck hard, and Brady Swartz is going to have to earn it. A good foul right there by South Christian. Make him earn it. Don't give up a layup. And Brady Swartz is going to have to earn it at the free throw line as Northview down 7, a 3-possession game. Brady trying to make it a 2-possession game here with a minute 7 left. Brady, a good ball game scoring-wise, 27 points in this one. Make it 28 as he knocks the free throw down. And 4 more to break the record at Northview. Brady Swartz will probably get that first game in districts. Got both free throws. He's got 29 to Swartz. Got a 5-point game. Minute 7 left. Full court pressure by Northview as they get the ball in. As Kemper has it, the big man. They still haven't got it past half court. Now they do. And Cam Ryans had to foul him as Viss was blown by him, so he had to foul to stop the clock. And he didn't want Viss to get by and have the numbers going the other way, so Cam fouls him with 1:01 left. 5-point ball game. Big free throws by the lefty here, Carson Viss. He's got 27. 29 for Brady. 2 Western Michigan commits. Viss misses the first free throw. It'll be a 2-possession game even if he makes this one. Cats down 5. Both teams 2 timeouts left. Both teams in the double bonus. 1 minute left in this one. Viss knocks down the second free throw. He's got 28. 6-point lead. Northview at the basketball. Swartz gets it up top. Ryans 3 on the way. Got it. Top of the key. Cam Ryans knocks down the 3. And quick timeout by head coach David Chana. And we got a 1-possession game. 3-point lead by South Christian, 69-66. A big basket right there by Cam Ryans as he's got his 18th point. Just a few points under his average. As the Cats scratching their way back and making this a ball game. And we have a 1-possession game, 69-66. South Christian will have the ball 94 feet away from their basket after the Northview timeout. As both teams at their benches, Coach Derek Brooks talking with one of the officials, wondering about something, wasn't happy about something, not sure what that is all about, but he is now back into the Northview huddle. So 3-point lead for South Christian. They have the basketball. 53.2 seconds left. Maybe another 4 minutes in this one. Little overtime action. You cannot have closer games than these two teams. Their last 2 games. A buzzer-beating shot by Brady Swartz, a 12-foot baseline jumper at Northview about a month ago as time ran out. And then at the Invite a year ago, as South Christian had a 5-foot shot, a lot of contact, could have been a foul call, no call, and then they don't get the last shot. So 2 last-second shots, and then we're going same thing here. South Christian has the basketball now. They do get it across half court, and they're going to get a foul. Looks like Ploon for South Christian will be going to the free throw line. Caleb Ploon, the senior, as he's got 5 points. He's 1-of-1 at the free throw line in this ball game. 47.3 seconds left. 2 free throws for Ploon as he's got a 3-point lead to see if the senior can knock him down on his last game here in his home court. In and out. Ploon misses the first free throw. He needs this one to make it a 2-possession game. A lot of time, though. 47 seconds is an eternity. As Northview with 1 timeout left. South Christian with 2 timeouts left. Ploon looking for his second free throw. The senior got it. Gets the second one. And we got a 4-point, 2-possession game. 4-point lead by South Christian. Cam Ryans has the basketball for Northview. Gets it left side, Brady Swartz. 40 seconds left in the ball game. Swartz almost turned it over. Jake Johnson knocks it out of bounds. Swartz with the turnover. Jake couldn't corral it. Gets knocked out of bounds, and a huge turnover right there by Northview. 70-66, 4-point lead by South Christian, and they get the ball back after the Northview turnover. Big turnover right there by Swartz. Full court pressure by Northview. Still haven't gotten the ball past half court. Now they finally do. South Christian, 26 seconds left, and Jake Johnson has to foul to stop the clock. 2-possession game, 4-point lead, and going to the free throw line is going to be Austin Burgess, the sophomore. Had a nice ball game, 11 points, did not score in the last game these two teams play. He's got 11 in this one, a big piece of the reason why they're looking like they might come away with the victory here, as he hits the front of the rim and it goes inches over it and scores it. Does Burgess. Didn't look like that was going to go in, but crawls over the front of the wind rim. And we got a 5-point lead now by South Christian. Burgess knocks them both down. 2 big free throws by the sophomore. Austin gives them a 6-point lead, 25 seconds left, 72-66. South Christian looking to share the league title here, unless Northview can knock down a couple threes. One's on the way by Cam Ryan's, no good, and a big rebound by South Christian. South Christian comes away with it, and that rebound was by Carson Viss, a big rebound, and he is happy. He is feeling it right now as Northview fouls with 10.3 seconds left. 6-point lead by South Christian. They'll be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Nolan Fackler. And South Christian is going to get a share of the OK Gold title unless there's just a complete collapse right here by Christian. Free throw is good by Fackler. Makes it a 3-possession game. Northview only 1 timeout left. They can stop the clock if they knock down a 3. Missed free throw by Fackler. Cats down 7. Swartz 3-ball deep on the way, no good. And there's a Jake Johnson offensive rebound putback, gets it to go. And Coach Chana is going to take the last time out, and down on the floor getting up slowly is Brady Swartz, as he is up off the ground right now. But it's a 5-point lead. They're going to say that was it. Boy, it looked like there was a second left on the clock, but both teams are shaking hands. It wouldn't have mattered. It was a 5-point lead anyways. And South Christian's going to get a share of the OK Gold title as they take care of home court, and they beat the Wildcats 73-68 to share the OK Gold title. Both teams winning on their home court. We'll be right back to recap this ball game for you and go over the individual scoring. South Christian gets a share, 73-68 over Northview.
Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support.
And the Cats come up a little short in this one, trying to claim the title by themselves, but South Christian on their home floor pretty much led the entire way and ended up hanging on at the end. Valiant effort by the Wildcats to fight their way back in this one. South Christian wins it 73-68. As South Christian led 18-9 after the first quarter. They led 37-33 at halftime. South Christian did 56-47 after 3. And then 73-68, a 5-point win by South Christian and these two state-rated teams. And they will share the OK Gold title. South Christian leading scorers, Caleb Ploon with 6 points, Austin Burgess with 13, Nolan Fackler with 3, Ike Scrotenbohr with 11, Davis Kemper with 12, high point man for South Christian, Carson Viss, 28 points, had 38 career high the last time these two teams played, had 28 in this ball game as his team wins the league championship with Northview. They will share it. For the Northview Wildcats, Izzy Hatibu with 10, Jake Johnson with 6, Jack Van Proyen with 4, Tyrus Thomas with 1, Cam Ryans with 18, high point man for Northview, high point man for the ball game, 29 points, Brady Swartz, and he is 4 free throws away from 4 made free throws away from breaking the single season scoring record for free throws made in a season over Kyler Vanderjack, and he should get that in their game on Wednesday. Will be their game next Wednesday in districts, as they got the bye, and they will play the winner of East Grand Rapids and Lowell. So that kind of wraps things up from here. South Christian Sailors, congratulations on sharing the title with the Wildcats. I'd like to thank our sponsors, New Beginnings Restaurant, Frames Unlimited, Jerash Heating and Cooling, Tool Construction. Northview goes to 16-5 on the season. South Christian goes to 17-4. Their next game is at Holland next Tuesday, a non-league game. I'd like to thank Pat Marsman, Steve Nichols, their help accommodating these broadcasts for me. Our next broadcast will be Northview's first round of districts Wednesday. It's the late game, I believe. It's the 7 p.m. game. Check your local social medias for that. But I'm Mike Diebold, and I thank you for listening to Northview Basketball on the Northview Wildcats Broadcast Network. And you can find that broadcast on the YouTube, Northview Wildcats Broadcast YouTube channel. All you got to do is search any game that you want to see and on YouTube, and then put Mike Diebold in there, and it'll come right up. Or you can get it on the Northview Wildcats Broadcast Facebook page or on my Twitter feed at Mike Diebold 5. You can see all the games. Once again, the final score here tonight was South Christian 73, Northview 68. They split the OK Gold Championship. They will share it. For everyone listening in, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a great evening. Stay safe and healthy and warm. And as always, go Wildcats. We'll see you at district time. See if the Cats can win a district title.